Burnouts. Now we're on number 8. So this next one has a lot to do with yesterday's, which was procrastination, or being led to want to procrastinate because you simply cannot engage with what's going on in this society. It's not a game that you play, so much so you're having to sit down and reassess because it's affecting you more to continue. You know, if it's not in your predisposition to be as brutal as people are being in society just to stay above water, you're having to reassess. It's that serious. And so today's topic is along with that procrastination or feeling like you're procrastinating, but you're not. It's because you're having to use discernment as to whether you're going to continue or not. So today's one is the burnout is to do with bursts, what I call short bursts of energy down to literally nothing. Been there, I've had it. I still do get it from time to time, but it's not as bad. I know a lot of other people that have said, Margot, I get this, and it's just, is it me? Am I being lazy? No, sweetheart. Again, what's beautiful about you guys is that you do go internal and you think, what is it that I'm doing? What can I do better? But what you've also got to do is you're so quick to say itself. You definitely deserve the right. Please give yourself the right to look outwards and say, well, what is it? Is it a third party or a fourth party that's making this so disruptive? I can't even live my life. I've got to stop, reflect, and reassess, and then summarize. What am I going to do? So you'll find that you get these bursts of energy and then you go down to absolutely nothing. Then you get a burst, then it goes to nothing. Then you get another burst, but it's inconsistent. The only thing that's consistent about this is that it's inconsistently happening. And it's such a disruption, and it disrupts your momentum and it disrupts your flow. But when it's happening, you've got to go with it. Just go with it, because the more we fight that, we'll only have it to do again. So you don't eliminate that. It just goes back to the back and you'll have it yet to face again. So the whole idea, my darlings, is don't be hard on yourself and give yourself, a right racketing, because it won't help. Just upset you, and you don't need that. So it's finding your place and a purpose where your energy is not wasted. Because this has got a lot to do with you, your loved ones, your whole setup in your world that you've got. You want the energy to have for that. So when you get these bursts and then it goes down to nothing, do you know what I started to do? When the bursts came and then they went, and when they came and then they went, I started to say to myself, well, you're going to just sit there and let it come and then go. So in reference to the bursts of high energy that I had, I would just try to make use of that when I had it. Literally when I had it. And easy steps, slow steps, baby steps if you have to, my darlings. All right. So it doesn't matter if it's not progress on the level that you want it. It's progress nevertheless, my sweethearts. And so this is not a joke, and it's not a mistake, and it's certainly good to take your time. Okay, because we're not playing here. This isn't stuff to be played about with. Okay, this is your life. It's your life, and you have to fight to have a quality life. Because remember, the system is designed to make sure it interferes with that 24/7. And this. We know this from generations, where generations now have become tired because they can see what's going on. So they no longer want to participate. This now leads to you feeling a real downer, because humans are interactive beings. We connect, we love. Yes, we have solitude, but then that has a good, strong purpose for solitude, because we love to connect so much. And what helps you connect so much is when you do have solitude. To know thyself is to know others. So it is good, but you need a balance. Of course we do. So when you're going up and down and up and down and up and down, oh dear, it's just turmoil, isn't it? So what I did is I said I'd catch the ups, and I'd say, right, do this, this, and this when you're up. It's all spontaneous, and spontaneous can be healthy. I think the guy, what did he say yesterday? Spontaneous, but yet, well, I have to get the right word. Spontaneous, but then you'd almost be, on the other hand, you're planning, which kind of contradicts that. But it's almost like having a pattern, building a pattern of just out of nowhere, just on the off chance, just do it. Make that a pattern. So every time the burst of energy comes, get on it and just keep doing that. And then you'll find you've had quite a few things done. By the time you get to the end of the month, you'll be like, oh, well, that actually wasn't so bad. I did get things done. And the whole idea is not to rush yourself and think that if it takes long, that you're doing something wrong. You're not. We are living in a society where everything is sold to you as in to rush. It's better if you rush. You don't need to do that. That would take you hours. You can have it done in 5 minutes. No, maybe it's the doing it. That time it took to do it, which was the beauty. That induces appreciation for what you're doing. But when you can have something in 60 seconds, it's disposable. Nobody cares because we're all about disposable. Yeah. I'll never forget that day, that time when it was plugged to humans, sold to humans, advertised to human beings to just be easy. That's what it was. You don't want to take long. You want to have it done in 60 seconds. And so that's what we have. We have a rushed society. Don't stop and think. You just do. And this is why you'll get those bursts of energy, because it's like you do and you don't. You want to and then you don't want to. You want to and you don't want to. And then you ask yourself, well, what the hell is causing that? Society. Society causes it. The misery of society causes it. You keep trying to tell yourself, oh no, but society's got... No, it isn't cool. That's what you've had to tell yourself because you spent so many years dedicating yourself to it. Nobody at the end of a 20-year relationship, a 50-year job, wants to turn around and be told that they're a gullible arsehole and that you've been fooled from day one. Psychological. You see, this is why they start with the psyche, because you will be battling yourself just like in an abusive relationship. Is it me or is it them? No, I'm sure they're being horrible to me. No, they are. They are. And your subconscious now is telling you that. But you're still umming and ahhing. And it's through that umming and ahhing they get to do exactly what they want, how they want, when they want. Okay? This is a Luciferian place, this planet. I don't believe the planet's bad, because that's nature. But the energy that resides here in this place, fucked up. It's fucked up. And because we've got a big theme park to distract ourselves with, we pretend it's not fucked up. And it is fucked up. And that's why you're finding that you can't sleep, you can't eat properly, you can't communicate properly, you don't have the energy for anything. Of course you wouldn't. Of course you wouldn't. You have to be a really messed up, nasty individual to be able to just put up with this place and just take it in your stride like there's nothing's going on. Yeah, bad things happen here all day, every day. And the reason you're feeling so down and the reasons why we're all feeling like we've got the burst of energy and then we don't, and then we do, and then we don't, and we can't seem to live, is because of the badness that's going on in this planet. You think it wouldn't affect us? Do humans really think that amount of distress and trauma from millions of people isn't going to affect the energy? Yeah, of course it is. Of course, that's exactly what's happening. And like I said, the answer to why you're feeling and why we're all feeling so messed up isn't to do with what you're doing, but it is to do with what you're doing. You see? And more importantly, what you're not doing. Listen, I hope this helps. We will continue tomorrow. I've got a podcast to get ready for. And as always, my darlings, have a wonderful day and jar love.